Right, so the next conversation is going to be with the Commissioner of Insurance, Dr. Justice Ofori, and it's a conversation we're having in the last few weeks where we see some street lights or street infrastructure, they call it street furniture, being destroyed in accidents, and they're abandoned, they're left that way for a long time. And yet we know that the law has a provision or makes provision for that to be taken care of. So in an accident, yes, the vehicles involved in these accidents are supposed to be insured. Of course, not all vehicles are insured, even though they're supposed to be insured. That's why the police will be out there checking for your insurance and roadworthy and all of that. So who's supposed to pay for the damage caused to street furniture during accidents or when accidents happen? It turns out that the insurance companies are supposed to pay for that. We have joining us now Dr. Justice Ofori, who is a Commissioner of Insurance, to explain to us in detail how this works. Thank you very much, Dr. Ofori, for making time to speak with us. So this is a pretty straightforward conversation, and I just want us to use this opportunity to enlighten the people out there, the authorities, the Ghana Highway Authority and all of that, to know what they're supposed to do when accidents happen. So my understanding, and according to the law, if there's an accident and some street furniture is damaged, the insurance companies are supposed to take up the bill. Please explain to us how this works.
Thank you very much, Israel. This is how the law works. Now, if you are a driver of a vehicle on public road, you are responsible or liable for any injuries or damage you cause. The liability falls on the owner or the operator of the vehicle. Now, if the owner has insurance, then the insurance will stand in his or her place and then indemnify or pay the losses on his or her behalf. So the liability is not on the insurance company. It is actually on the owner or the operator of the vehicle in the first place. And if such a person has insurance, then the insurance will come in and then give that, make that payment on his or her behalf. Now, under our insurance law, the liability or the amount of money available for such payment, third-party property damage, it's 5,000 Ghana cedis. So if you damage a street light, the most you can claim from the insurance company, assuming the person has insurance, the most you can claim from the insurance company is 5,000 Ghana cedis. That is the basic, unless this person has purchased extra liability insurance to give him a bigger coverage. So the insured has the option of buying insurance more than the basic 5,000 Ghana cedis that the law requires. Now, what society needs to have is to have, let's say, the roads ministry have a claims unit that can track vehicles involved in an accident and then pursue the insurance companies involved and then get a recovery. Sometimes it is difficult, but the insurance industry has come out with a motor insurance database, a software that can easily make it easy for you to actually identify the vehicle's insurance company if that vehicle is involved in an accident. There's a short code *920*57#. If you send the vehicle's license plate number to this particular number, follow the prompt, it will give you details of the vehicle and the insurance company involved. So even if it's a hit and run accident, once you are able to capture the vehicle's license plate and you send it to this short code, you should be able to identify the insurance company involved, and you can send a notice of claim to the insurance company, notify the insurance company that their vehicle was involved in an accident, given the location and the date of the accident and time, and that you need to you want to pursue a claim. So it's just very simple as I'm saying.
But do we know, Dr. Ofori, do we know if the authorities are actually making these claims? Because we see lots of them happening, these accidents happening Next thing you know, the vehicles have been towed away, or the person crashes, destroys it. Because the vehicle is still mobile, they'll move the vehicle away, and we don't know what becomes of the damage. So the damage still stays there. Do we know if they are claiming, the authorities are claiming it?
I don't know. I haven't seen any, but I had a discussion with the Ministry of Roads and Transport, and on the same issue. So they wanted to find out if insurance companies could actually come in and actually pay for such losses if the vehicles involved had insurance. And I explained to them, just as I just explained, that yes, if the vehicle had insurance, then they can pursue the insurance company. But what they needed was an established claims unit that can actually track such accidents. Now, if a vehicle is involved in an accident and the driver leaves the scene without reporting to the police, in the first place, it's a crime. So it's up to civil society to take it upon themselves that anytime they see an accident involving the destruction of state property, they capture the vehicle's license plate number and then send it to star 920 star 57 hash, or notify the police or the appropriate authorities so that they can actually pursue this. So there's room for recovery, some recovery, but it's up to, I mean, the insurance company might not be aware that there's an accident, so they cannot just chasing you, pay you a claim. So it's up to you, the innocent person, to actually pursue the claim.
Now, you say that these companies can claim up to, 5,000 cedis. What happens to the extra? So if you destroy a traffic light and the traffic light costs more than 5,000 cedis, what happens to the rest of it? Who takes up the rest of the bill?
Yeah, in the first place, as I said, is the owner or the operator of the vehicle who's at fault. So if he has insurance, the insurance company will pay up to X limit. The outstanding, the shortfall has to be actually taken care of by the at fault person. So it's up to you to buy extra insurance to get extra protection. So that is how it works. So if you need extra protection, you pay for it. If you don't pay for it, then if there's a loss, the insurance company will pay up to its limit, and they can actually, the innocent person can still pursue legal action against you.
All right. So for this to work, I believe that the Ghana Highways Authority and all those in charge, the assemblies and everybody else should be working in close collaboration with the police, so that if there's an accident, the police should be able to inform whichever relevant state agency if there's been some damage to state property. And if there is, then they can hold whichever insurance company is responsible for that damage, right?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's an attitudinal problem. People think if someone destroys public property, they can get away with it. But once we have a culture of responsibility, knowing that if you destroy public property, you've destroyed everybody's property. So we need to actually pursue the person. Then it will work. So the police should be aware of this, and they should be ready to actually encourage them to pursue insurance. They should actually provide such information to, let's say, the municipal assemblies, etc., so that they can also pursue the insurance. But you can only get it done when you have a well-structured insurance process within your establishment. So that's why I said it's good to have like a claims unit that would actually gather all this information, put them together, and then pursue such claims on behalf of the states.
And then the message, I believe, for all motorists out there is that this is the reason you need to insure your vehicle.
Yes, you are right. You're right.
All right. So thank you very much, Dr. Justice Yao-Ofori. I just wanted us to put this out there so that people will know, the relevant state agencies will know and do what they have to do. But one thing we are taking out of this conversation is that there needs to be an established claims unit with maybe the Ministry of Roads and Highways or the Ghana Highway Authority, and even the assemblies, because they are responsible for some of these street furniture. Thank you very much, Dr. Justice Yao-Ofori, and I wish you a wonderful day.
Thank you very much.
All right. You're still here on the AM show. We have more coming up. Don't go away.